Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the Excavation of Hob's Barrow. We found ourselves at Lord Panswyck's church slash house slash mansion, whatever the hell it is. There's all sorts of sheep in the background here.
I've no time for frolicking with the flock.
Well, we say that, but you know. There's some large flowers.
Some fine looking flowers.
They're very nice. Well, they like poppies or something. And Miss Tompkins is here and Ms Fenchurch. So let's speak to these guys and...
Where is Lord Panswyck?
Go from there.
Sorry, ma'am. I can't talk.
Oh.
Miss Fenchurch is ever so mad at me.
Sorry. Right, okay, let's talk to Miss Fenchurch then. Well, there's the milk. Doesn't look like we can go that way. There is a carving.
That is well out of my reach.
It's like a crescent moon with like a small circle. Not too different to like these sorts of symbols, so maybe that's going to be important. Right, Miss Fenchurch. I presume.
Hello there.
Bugger off, you whelp. This is private land.
Don't be like that. She's actually just going to be like that. Can we go this way? No. Okay. I mean, is there nothing else we can do here?
I was wondering if it might be possible to speak with Lord Panswyck.
Are you deaf, girl? Don't make me fetch the guards. They're armed, you know.
Are they? Maybe we keep pushing this.
By Christ, you're like a dog with a bone. Do you want to get yourself shot?
I can assure you the only things getting shot around here are the pheasant.
It's him.
And perhaps the odd grouse. Greetings, my lady. Lord James Panswyck, at your disposal.
Ah, he is Lord Panswyck.
You're Lord Panswyck?
As I live and breathe.
You could have told me that before.
Yeah.
What is life without mystery, Miss Bateman? A predictable stagger to the grave?
I was imagining someone...
Much older and far less handsome?
More modest.
Yes, to be frank.
See? I can read your mind, my dear. Now, may I ask, what brings you to my manor?
Lots of
I
things.
wanted to ask if I could borrow some of your labourers.
Oh? For what purpose?
I intend to excavate Hob's Barrow tomorrow, and I'm in need of some assistance.
An excavation?
That's right.
How very delightful. We're in the middle of our own works right this minute. Follow me, Miss Bateman.
Ah, okay. Well,
Come along. I promise I don't bite.
Oh God, there's something about him that makes me a little bit unnerved. I don't know. Hey, look, it's these guys.
Generations, this chapel was a place of unique devotion.
That's the
This was
chapel.
until some of my more ungrateful ancestors forgot him and abandoned it.
Why did they abandon it?
Men of great wealth and power can grow so comfortable that they forget they still need the divine. The sacrifices required to maintain such a relationship were no longer being made. The chapel soon turned to rubble, and with time, even the villagers forgot him. His influence endured, but only with the isolated few who lived on the very fringes of these moors. Believe it or not, my family's fortunes have dwindled ever since. Since I succeeded my father, it has become my life's work to restore this place of worship. With this sacred place rebuilt, he shall be venerated once more, and the name Panswyck shall be uttered again across all of England. He guided the hands of my ancestors. Now it is time for him to guide us. Bewlay is a godless place.
Have you forgotten about St. Edmund's? Father Roache might disagree.
Guessing it's a different
I
god.
shall bring him back to these lands, and this chapel shall be his seat once again.
Yeah.
A new world.
But it seems like you wish to bring back the past.
From out of the old world shall come the new, a greater truth. But I digress. Horace, my dear fellow.
Aye, your lordship.
This fair lady here is in need of some assistance. Would you and your chaps be up for a spot of digging at Hob's Barrow tomorrow?
Hob's Barrow.
Yeah.
Aye, your lordship. 'Tis no bother.
Good man.
Good.
You're in luck, my dear. These are my finest. They're all yours.
Nice.
Thank you. I am grateful.
On one condition.
Ah, of course.
Yes?
Here we go.
I've heard wonders about Mary de Plancy's Bakwell puddings.
Oh, yeah.
I'd rather like to try them for myself.
Okay. Oh.
Your lordship, you're giving me the help of your men in exchange for cakes.
Yes.
But
Farewell, my beauty.
Cakes. Okay, fine. I mean,
wait!
we can do that, right? That should be fine. So, a couple of things. He refers to him. I'm guessing that's not the same god as the god in the church over there. Also, he said something about no longer sacrifices being made, and he phrased it in a way like it was a religious thing, but I'm thinking he might have been more literal about sacrifices. This just seems, I don't know, like sort of culty, devil worshipy sort of thing going on. I don't know. I might be wrong. Either way, let's have a look around this place. Oh, some
They
equipment.
have some decent equipment here. It will be more than useful for the excavation.
It will, hopefully. Let's talk to these guys then before we head off, I guess.
Is his lordship joking about the Bakwell puddings?
Probably not.
No, miss. His lordship is a man of folly.
How ridiculous!
He treats you all right if you do what he asks.
Okay.
Please let us get on with our toil. If you do as his lordship requests, we'll help you tomorrow.
Yeah, right. I'm just having a look
Please
around.
let us get on with our toil. If you do as his lordship requests, we'll help you tomorrow.
Fine.
Please let us get.
Okay, no, he's just going to keep saying it no matter who we click on. Alright, so yeah, this is old, and I'm guessing it's not going to be good for us if it gets restored, so... Can we talk to our good friend
Good
here?
day.
Oh, another strumpet looking to find their way into his lordship's bedchambers, I see.
Rather cynical.
I'm nothing of the sort.
I've seen plenty of your sort before.
Have you? Okay. Anything else
I
to
don't
say?
wish to provoke her wrath any further.
Oh, I do. I kind of want to.
Thank you for bringing me here, Miss Tompkins.
You're welcome, Mum.
Okay, we can't say anything else to her. So, we need Bakwell puddings or whatever it was. Bring Bakwell puddings to Lord Panswyck. Okay, so Mrs de Plancy, last time we saw her she was at the church, but I'm guessing she's probably not going to be there anymore. It's normally the way these things go, isn't it? But we can try starting off there, I suppose. Oh no, she is still here. Nice. Alright.
Good day to you, pet.
Hello, Mrs de Plancy.
Bakewell puddings.
Do you still have some of your homemade Bakwell puddings, Mrs de Plancy?
Oh, you're too late, pet.
Oh,
I've a few left, but they're set aside for someone else.
come on.
Might you please be able to bake me some more?
Sorry, I'm not in the mood for baking. Truth be told, my dear husband Albert passed away recently. My
Ah,
thoughts are all over the shop.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Aye, he's in God's hands now.
okay. Let's ask about the husband.
Were you married to Albert a long time?
Aye, too many years to count. He were the cobbler here in Bewlay. The most
Ah.
dashing cobbler in all of England, I used to tell him. Love is precious, pet. There's nought that can replace the hole it leaves in your heart.
I can relate to that in my own way. I wish you strength in this difficult time.
Thank you. With God's blessing, I'll get by.
So I'm guessing that explains why the Cobblers is shut in town.
May I ask who you have set aside the puddings for?
Oh, Father Roache.
Ah, of
He
course.
won't be back until tomorrow.
Won't they
Oh,
be off by then?
Not at all. Besides, pet, as I told you, I'm not in the mood for all this baking chatter.
Sorry, Mrs de Plancy. Thanks for your time.
Lord be with you.
fine. So, she doesn't want to.
That's not mine to interfere with.
She doesn't want to talk about baking. Her husband recently died, so maybe that's what that newly dug grave was. Oh yeah, look, Thingy's here now, and we've got a cross as well.
Hello.
Lord Panswyck.
What can you tell me about Lord Panswyck?
Naught to say, except don't be sniffing around his lordship's manor. You'll end up with a round of shot in you.
I beg your pardon?
You heard me. Just mind your own business around here.
Goodbye.
Ta-ra.
Alright, let's have a look at this.
The simple wooden cross bears a small plaque, on which is inscribed the name Albert de Plancy.
Relative, are you?
No, just looking.
He were the cobbler. Who's going to mend me boots now?
Okay.
The simple wooden cross bears a small plaque, on which is inscribed the name Albert de Plancy. Hello. Does this fresh grave belong to Mrs de Plancy's late husband?
I'm guessing.
Aye.
Rather bare, isn't it?
My job is to dig the graves, not decorate them.
Ah.
Goodbye.
Ta-ra.
So do we need to make it less bare? Maybe. Let's go and talk to her again. Because there's all... Obviously we know about the... Oh, we can't click on that now.
Good day to you, pet.
Hello, Mrs de Plancy.
Grave.
I saw your late husband's grave, Mrs de Plancy. I am very sorry for your loss.
Thank you, pet. I'm ashamed to say I couldn't afford nought more than a simple wooden cross. You were a colourful man, our Albert. He deserves better.
Right.
He loved his flower beds. He's only been gone a fortnight, and already his plants have gone to rot. May the Lord forgive me.
Plants are difficult to maintain. I'm sure Albert would understand.
His precious hippeastrum were the first to go. I would have loved to lay one on his grave.
Can we get one of those?
What does a hippeastrum flower look like?
Oh, beautiful things they are. Tall stems topped with large red flowers.
Ah.
Hard to grow in this climate. They were his pride and joy. The remarkable thing is there's no scent to 'em. That's why he loved 'em so much. You see, he hated anything that smelled sickly sweet. Hippeastrum were just perfect. Let me know if you come across one, won't you?
Of course, Mrs de Plancy.
Right, okay.
What does a hippeastrum...
Oh,
Okay, so she's going to say the same thing.
Let me know.
Of course, thanks for your time.
Lord be with you.
Fine. So, we actually saw some red flowers, didn't we, back at the manor? Is that a fast travel location now? It is! We've only got one more. So, these. Is this it?
These matched the description of the flowers Mrs de Plancy mentioned.
Nice. Can we...
There's no scent.
You get away from my hippeastrum.
Apologies.
Move!
Oh,
Well,
no.
That confirms it.
Alright, how are we going to get those? I'm guessing we can't just cut them.
I could just pick this up.
Oh.
I'll have to find a way to distract Ms Fenchurch. She's watching me like a hawk.
Okay. Can we talk to her?
Those flowers. May I please take one?
That's going to be a no.
Are you deaf and daft? Bugger off!
Fine. Alright, maybe we get Miss Tompkins to help?
Good day.
Hello.
Yeah.
I really need one of those hippeastrum flowers.
Why?
It's a long story. Might you please be able to get one for me? Or distract Miss Fenchurch so I can take one?
Those flowers are Miss Fenchurch's favourites. She spends hours looking after them. Sorry, Mum. It's just that I'm so worried about Mr. Ambrose.
The Milkman?
Aye. We were to run away together today.
Ah.
I see.
I'm worried sick that he stood me up. Without Mr. Ambrose, this job is all I have. I can't risk losing it over a flower.
Okay, Mr. Ambrose.
I'm sorry, Miss Tompkins. I still haven't seen him.
Do you think he's abandoned me?
I'm sure that's not the case. He must have been delayed somewhere.
Could you try to find him for me, Mum?
Of course.
Oh, please, Mum. I'd do anything for you if you found my love.
I can try.
Oh, thank you. You're ever so kind, Mum.
Alright, any clues?
What does Mr. Ambrose look like?
He's got brown hair.
I'm afraid I'll need a bit more to go on.
Vague.
Sorry, Mum. I'm too upset. Please find him, won't you?
Hey, stop your nattering and get back to your sweeping!
Sorry, Miss Fenchurch.
Alright, brown hair. That's all we've got to go on, apparently. We can ask around, I suppose. It's not him, is it?
Please let us get on with our toil. If you do as his lordship requests, we'll help you tomorrow.
Okay. So I guess we're just going to have to revisit everywhere. But we will do that next time, because we're out of time. So as always, thank you very much for watching. A big thank you to my patrons: Arcades Games, Wayne, Nate, Terminally Nerdy, Paul from the Phantom Fellows, Lyle, Barry Aldridge, Hobo, Numinous, Coumadin, and Paul Leone. And I'll see you next time.